Hello, trading is closed on March 8th, 2018. Yesterday I said I thought there was a good chance this was the end of the leg up. We had an optional target way down here that prints 95% of the time. And we had another target way down here whose preferred time frame ends early tomorrow. Well, my standard rule says gapping smartly in the undesired direction kills the call before the open. That's what happened. So this we'll forget about, and that's killed. This remains a live target until early tomorrow. It seems pretty far off, particularly when tomorrow's pattern should have an early low and a late high and tends to rally throughout the day. But that's what the rules say. We'll come back to this in just a minute. During the day, MEJT said lower prices would print, but they wouldn't stick. The move was false, and we would recover over this line, which we did. Well, tomorrow's pattern tends to be positive, and the one time it isn't is if you have a strong move down early on. Now we gapped up, hit a higher high, and until there were under 15 minutes left to trade, couldn't hold on to any of these highs. We then had a wall into the close. If you weren't so close to a new recovery high here, I would say the chances are this move is false and likely to gap down. If it is a false move, we should gap down and promptly take out this low and preferably these lows. But when you're this close to a new high, it's only going to work half the time. 50-50 isn't much of a prediction. This was yesterday's close. You can see after we went under it, it provided support. There's an employment report out tomorrow. It often leads to a large move, preferably with a gap, usually with a gap. And I think predicting which direction is kind of impossible for me to do. So let's just go over some indicators. We do have this target, but targets can fail. If it works, it would be nice. But if we start to move up, that's not going to happen in its preferred time frame. We have a date, the 8th and the 9th. That's today and tomorrow. Be nice if this high were right in the middle there, but again, some of these dates work with amazing accuracy and some of them miss altogether. For a long time I had a target of 27.46. We came to 27.40 and a half. Be nice if that would be it, but that's not enough to bet money on it. Here's your 50-day moving average. Its resistance would be nice if that held, but there's no guarantee that it will. If this is the pattern, and if we move down sharply, if that happens, a big drop should be coming, as I've said. But if we move up, gapping up sharply, we've overcome resistance. So I think the employment report tomorrow is going to tell everything. If it's negative and we gap down sharply, at least under these lows and preferably under these, we could be starting a very steep move down at just the right time and pretty much close to my original price. But if we gap up, I think we've overcome resistance, overcome my dates, and the odds are very good that we're going to rally throughout the day if the gap up initially is high enough. So I think the employment report in the open tomorrow tells the story, and we'll just have to see what it says, and that's today's call.